Hi, my name is Anna Cuixart. I'm a Notion consultant for business owners, and in this course I will show you how to use Notion's internal AI to be more productive in both your life and in your business. And don't worry, your data is completely safe. Notion AI will not train any models based on it. Notion just launched a new feature that allows you to record all of your meetings and take notes automatically using AI. And it doesn't matter if you're taking your calls on Google Meets or Zoom or even in person. Here's how to use it. First thing you need to do is to open Notion from the desktop app, as it doesn't work from the browser. And then you can go anywhere inside your workspace and just type /meet and select the option AI Meeting Notes. And the first thing we need to do is to select in which specific language are we going to take this call. So we just go into the settings here, select language, and this is the whole list of possible languages that Notion supports nowadays. For this example, we're just going to select English. Now, the only thing left is that just a few minutes before you start your call, you can just go in here and click Start Transcribing, and just make sure that these voice lines are actually moving, because that's the sign that the call is actually being recorded. Now, here's where the magic happens. Notion is just recording the audio from your computer, and that's why it doesn't matter in which specific software are you taking your calls. So let's say, for example, that right now we're just in a review call that we have with a client, and let's say that I'm a web designer, and then as soon as you finish it, you just need to go back in here and then click stop. So as soon as you click stop, you're going to see that Notion automatically transcribes everything that has been said in this call, and it's going to offer you three different views. The first view is the summary, where it's going to be like a really short summary of everything that has been discussed in your call. The second one is just like an empty notes section. So in here, you can actually take yourself your own notes, but I don't recommend using it because the whole point is that you can focus on your call and Notion is the one taking notes for you. And then we have the third one, which is quite useful, which is called the transcripts. And in here, you can just copy all of these contents and maybe use another AI or like just repurpose it and maybe turn it into another blog post or another content for LinkedIn or whatever you share your content in. So this is also really useful to have. But for me, the most important part is to have the summary. So as this is a very short conversation, the one we just have with our potential client, well, with our simulation client, this is a very short summary. But the whole point of this section is that, first of all, you're going to have the summary itself of the key points and what has been discussed during your call. But then at the very bottom, which right now it doesn't appear, it's going to show you the specific key actions and action points that either you or your client need to take to move forward. So you have all of the information organized in one single place. As I was saying, in here, it's not shown because this was just like a simulation of a call, but now I'm going to cut off the camera. I'm going to have a simulation of an actual call, and then I'm going to show you what would be a more accurate result of one of these conversations with your clients. All right, so I just had a quick simulation offline with like a potential imaginary client. And this is a more accurate example of what's the outcome of these calls it's going to look like. So first of all, we have like, what's the goal of or the meeting? What's the goal or the purpose of this meeting that you're having with this client? What were the key discussion points or like the summary of everything that was discussed? Because this has been a recording from a call that I had for like a minute or a minute and a half. So it's like really short, but the most important part is the final, which are the next steps. So you can just focus on your call, talk with your clients, or maybe just talk with your manager or with your teammates or whoever you're having this call with. And then this is not only going to take like the key points and the summary of what has been discussed, but the most important part is that's going to also record what are the action points and steps that everyone needs to take. Now, if you want to go a step further, we can already embed this AI meeting notes block inside the internal structure and the templates that we use for all of our calls. So then as soon as you know you have a call upcoming, you just go in here, create a new call, and then everything is ready for you to first like organize the call before it happens. And then you have like the block in here ready. You just press play, forget about it, and just fully focus on your call. So in order to create this internal structure inside your meetings database, let's say, it's super easy. The only thing you need to do is to go to this little arrow next to the new button, check which internal templates you have for your meetings. Let's say that you only have this one. Go in here, click to edit, and let's see what specific structure we have in here. So you're going to make sure that you're editing the template and not one of the elements from the database, because at the very top, you're going to see these yellow band saying, hey, you're editing a template inside this database, which is the one we're in. And so far, this is the internal structure that we had previously. But we want to add in here this AI meeting notes block, so then we can forget about it and just press play. So we go in here, we click /meet again. We select the option, and then we have our block already ready. So now all we have to do is to click elsewhere in order to save it. And now every time we create a new item, as in a new call that's coming soon for like a client or a teammate or whoever you're having calls with, you're already going to have the full structure, as in an area to prepare for the call before it happens, then the area to actually take the notes automatically, and then a final area to discuss the tasks that were automatically recorded during the call, and then any other task that you are thinking about. So you have all of the information and all of the context for your meetings inside the same place, and then you don't forget about them. So this is all about the AI meeting notes with Notion. If you want to share us how are you currently using it, or if you have any specific questions, feel free to message us because we're going to be there to support you.
Thank you for watching. This was just a small bite of what you can learn on sheai.com. If you want to go deeper into this topic or the vast world of AI, check out our courses designed to give you practical knowledge that you can start applying today. Find the link to join in video description below. Before you go, if you got any value from this video and want to support our mission of closing the gender gap through AI literacy and education, please give it a quick like and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate the support.